This is very, very easy dessert to make, but we're going. This part is very, very simple to make. We're going to make a cup of. We're going to make a little bit of shortbread to go with it as well. I haven't quite got enough time to make the shortbread perfectly, but we can make a nice effort at it. We have some 85 grams. Yeah. And then we want about 40 grams of sugar. Go in with that.
I'm a little bit over, does it matter?
It'll be all right.
Did you say 40?
40 grams of sugar, yeah. So actually, shortbreads, this is going to make quite a few shortbread. It actually doesn't require a huge amount of sugar. They're not the sort of baking where you have loads and loads of sugar. If sugar's something you're worried about eating too much of. Shortbread are quite good, really. I'm going to put about, that's a bit quite a lot actually, about half a teaspoon of lavender. Be a little bit careful, but I mean lavender's quite a strong flavour. Then we want to put some flour in there. How much about flour? 125 grams of flour. And then you're going to have to get your hand in then, because you want to make it into breadcrumbs. But then you want to get it together, push it together into a dough. Yeah. With shortbread, the thing about what you want to do about shortbread is it is a dough, but it's not one you want to really knead like you would flour, because it wants to be short. I mean, short means sort of crumbly. So when you're making a shortbread, you want it to be nice and short. So you want to make sure you don't sort of work it too much. It's fine to crumble it like that, because that's not like stretching the gluten and making it into like a dough. What we're doing there is just sort of crumbling it, and then we're going to form it together, and then it's going to be a nice short biscuit, which means it's going to be nice and crumbly. Okay, you all right with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy? Good. So we're going to make a dessert to go with the shortbread, but it's going to be a really, really, really simple dessert. It's going to be ready in a few minutes. The biscuits will take a little bit of time to cook, and a little bit of time to make. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's nice and crumbly now. So let's just show. You can show everyone. Sort of, you can. It's nice and crumbly now, but now it's all sort of crumbled and all the flour's mixed in. We want to sort of bring that together into a dough. Ideally, I don't want to add any water. You can sometimes add a few drops of water just to help it, and then you can maybe just knead it a little bit, but really you just want to kind of just like bring it together, if you can. Okay. We can add a little bit of water if you want, and that'll help. But kind of just get it all in and try and squish it all together. Because the less you sort of put liquid in and start kneading it and stuff, the nicer and shorter it'll be. You don't want it to be, it's a fine line with shortbread, you don't want it to be completely crumbly so when you pick it up it falls apart. You want it to be nice and crumbly. Got some lemon curd there. So I've got some Greek yogurt. I've got about 100 grams of lemon curd in there, you alright? Yeah. Okay, you're doing alright. 100 grams of this. So I'm going to guess at that. That's about 100 grams in there. It's actually a bit less than 100 grams because I need some more for later. And I'm going to put in about 300 ml of this. So this is about 500 ml. I'm going to put in about 2/3 of that. I'll pop a little bit in and then mix it. Just kind of mixing that so it's nice and mixed together. The reason I just do it like that is because otherwise if I put it all in at once it can be quite difficult to make sure it's all mixed through, if that makes sense. Ideally, with shortbread, you then want to like put that in the fridge and cover it and let it sit for a couple of hours or something. That's kind of the ideal situation, but we haven't got that time. I haven't got one of them prepared earlier. You don't want to let it sit so it goes really, really hard. You just want it to sit for a little while. Let's get a little bit of flour. Give it a rolling pin. I think you just want to roll this out to about that sort of thickness. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll cut that and stick it on a baking tray. Is that all right? Yeah. So see, if it sits, it doesn't quite do as much crumbling as that, but it will be fine. So in there, I've got my yogurt and lemon curd. If you haven't got one of these, you can just use a baking parchment, but I've got a nice mat there. The good thing about shortbread actually is you can sort of cut it with a cutter and then sort of take what's left over and squash that back in and roll it out again, so it's quite good for that. But I'm just going to cut these into little fingers like this. Excuse me, sorry. That'll do. And then when you've done that, I want you to just do that, like that.
Yep.
I know I'm saying this to you and you can't actually see, but just taking one of these and just putting little holes in there, just so you've got a nice sort of pattern of holes on there. Just use a normal fork. I'm going to pop a little bit of lemon curd. I've got 3 bowls here. Pop a little bit more lemon curd in the bottom. Just as something to sort of a little surprise at the bottom. And I'm going to pop my dessert on top. Okay, I've done some proper baking. There you go, some nice shortbread. You can see how quick shortbread are to make if you want to make it. You know, they're not kind of as fussy and difficult as some other biscuits. We'll pop them about 15 minutes probably. You time that 15 minutes?
I think I've got something else timing.
No, okay. Someone else. Time for 15 minutes. So in there, I've got a little bit of lemon curd in the bottom, and I've got my yogurt and lemon curd on the top. Try to do something to top that off. I'm going to get some raspberries. I'm just going to pop some raspberries in there. This is ideal if you've got some raspberries, which I often have, which just when they, sometimes they start to go a little bit soft. It's the ideal thing to do with them. I'm just going to pop a little bit of icing sugar on there. You don't have to have one of these. I don't know why I've got that. Okay, and I'm going to squish these up. I just want to squash them a little bit. Just to make a little bit of a sauce to go on top. Sometimes it's quite nice just to put a little bit of water in there just to let them down a little bit. When you do this, like I said, I just put a tiny bit of icing sugar on there just to take away that real tartness of the raspberries. Got here, going to pop that on top of there. And these are going to go with the shortbread. Lavender and lemon go really well together, and the raspberries go nicely as well. But so you got that really. This is quite a strong. As I said, if you don't like lemon curd, it's not for you. But it's quite a strong lemon flavour. But with the lavender shortbread, that sort of make that look a bit nice. Here I've got a few little freeze-dried raspberries, which I know all of you have in your kitchen at home. Just give a little sort of a burst of raspberry flavour in there. And then I'm going to grab some mint. I know you can't see these, but you'll see them in a minute. Okay, so. Okay, so you can see in there, I've got a little bit of, the raspberries in there, and you've got the freeze-dried raspberries in there, and a bit of mint on there. But it's just a very quick dessert to make. You know, as I said, just ready in a few seconds. Nice with the shortbread, which take a little bit longer, but that's not essential. Okay, you can see they're sort of browning on the outside now. I don't want to take them any further than that, because when they start to brown too much, then they have that sort of slightly burnt taste. And shortbread should just be. I think that looks really nice like that. I'm going to let them cool down, and then I'm just going to dust a little bit of sugar over the top. Not icing sugar, but caster sugar.